Hello! Just completed my first full Airbnb decor, so please come in! Okay, so we are about 95% done, but I'm still so excited to show you around. So the initial inspo for the decor is something that sparks joy. So I would say dopamine. Dopamine is definitely different small pieces here and there, lots of plants, lots of green, a bit of orange, colors that spark joy. And also I think pieces that reflect bits and pieces from different African countries. I think something that was important to reflect in the apartment was just bits and pieces of Nairobi, and also having lots of plants. But I think with the big open windows, it also just maybe creates a minimalistic feel of sorts. But the apartment is fairly new, so you could say a lot of the design structures that are fixed into the apartment are sort of modern, but we wanted to have a mix of pieces that are still fun, still cultural, and something that's a little bit funky, but not too much that you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Because it is going to be an Airbnb, so it's important to try and sort of fit everybody's needs of sorts. Every room has the same feel, and the color scheme is very much earthy colors, lots of green, lots of brown, lots of neutral colors. But I think to just make things pop out a little bit, there's a few black accent pieces here and there, just to add a little bit of funk, a little bit funky. So this behind me is a collection of baskets from different countries in East Africa. What is really popular from Rwanda. So in Rwanda, plateau baskets are made with strands of sisal, hand-dyed in various colors, and then carefully wrapped around branches of sweetgrass. In Ghana, the baskets are woven with natural elephant swamp grass. So I think they also have this technique of making the baskets in Uganda as well. But these baskets, you can buy these locally in Nairobi in a market called Mwariro market. I described that in a different video. I think the baskets are great because they're really inexpensive, and initially I think they're supposed to be 10 of them are supposed to be table mats, some of them are supposed to be wall hangings, and I think that they're great because one of them, depending on the size, they range between 200 shillings to 1,000 shillings, which is great because you can make really cool decor and make it look swanky. This couch was made by an amazing brand called Mintari, and I really love the color because it really pops against the green wall that's behind me, and I think it's just such a cool piece to have in this room because it's really bright and it just adds a pop of joy. And I think with the baskets, the wall, the green, everything just looks so good together. And for the pillows, the cushions, I got these cushions made on River Road. I bought the fabric on River Road and the zip as well, and I just went to a tailor and I said, turn this into a pillow, and they did, and I think it comes out really great, and it just adds to the whole green theme for the room. During my trip to the West African market, I got some amazing pieces. Something that I think is super cool is this calabash piece. So this calabash has been covered with beads all through, and I think it looks really amazing. And calabashes are used all over the continent for celebration or for drinks, just in general, not necessarily for celebration, but just the calabash is used for drinks all over the continent. But this one is beautifully decorated. Other amazing pieces that I think add to the decor are these statues from Cameroon, and the statues are usually given as a gift to a bride and groom during their wedding, and I think they just look so beautiful and so amazing, and I think they just tie into the whole apartment, a little bit of brass here and there. So here behind me in the hallway, we have some masks that are from the Ashanti tribe. The moon masks are masks that are used during celebration, and I think the colors on them are really I love, the colors on them are super cool. I actually have a pair of similar moon masks but bigger. So this is the the guest bedroom. I was like, this is the first bedroom? No, this is the guest bedroom. And so in this room, we'll try to incorporate lots of like earthy tones, like with the, you know, with the duvet and everything, and with the pillows, just add in a print. This is Ankara fabric. So we try to incorporate Ankara fabric that looks like the mud cloth design from West Africa. But because you can't wash mud cloth, we decided to just use Ankara instead. And I think the black and white looks really cool, and it all just ties into like the Afro-Maximalist, minimalist vibe of the apartment, which I think is great. Calabash, and I think these are really cool. And sometimes the ones with beads, but not this one in particular, can also be used as shakers. So I think just having the calabash in the apartment just adds like vibes to the whole African feel, and I think it looks really, really cool. So behind me in this beautiful section, we have these beautiful shields, which are from Cameroon, and they're made of wood. So the shields were not only used for defense, but also used as decor pieces, and I think they just look so great on this brown wall. And we also incorporated just some dry grass, just for vibes. I'm so in love with the color scheme so far, and I think especially, you know, there's just a beige brown tone. I think for the evening it's very calming and very neutral, but then you still have like fun African vibes on the wall, and just like different pieces from different countries that we purchased. Not like the British Museum. Okay, so for the bathroom, didn't do much to the bathroom, just added a cute little plant which we got from Mr. Price. So nothing really super cool in there, but I think it still looks nice. Okay, so as for the balcony, it's a bit too chilly to stand there right now, but for the balcony we only put just like black accent pieces, and we've got in a few plants. We're just waiting for the plant pots to come in so we can just plant them in the balcony. But we're just thinking, you know, just basically have like black accent pieces in the balcony. Just, I think it looks cool. It looks cool, like having all black design just looks really fun. So that's what we're gonna have in the balcony area. So I think from all the pieces that we have, this is by far one of the coolest. So this is a mask originating from the rainforests of Gabon. It's called a Fang mask. I just love the contrast in it, like the black and white contrast in it. I think this looks so cool. So cool, and I think this is like a really cool piece to have from Gabon and originating from the rainforest. And it's just like, look at that. This mask, yes. Okay, so the Fang masks not only come in black and white, but they also come in different colors like red and yellow and blue, and just in super colorful colors. But I thought the black and white was just quite striking. Like you look at it and it's like, whoa. And I think it's almost as tall as I am. So on the console table we placed these. They have no cultural significance except for Pinterest. This is Pinterest culture. But I think I just thought it just looked really, really cool, like the mask and the face. It looks really cool. This piece as well, I had this made by a jeweler, and I think they just look super cool. Look at the hand. I think it looks really cool. Okay. So here's a unique piece. So this piece here is by the Pende tribe, and it's from Congo, and I think it just looks so amazing. And what essentially it represents is the fertile woman, and I think it looks really cool. And it's like a very large big hair pig. I feel like this piece here just represents the beauty of femininity, and also just the richness of African craftsmanship. Like it's so amazing, and like the details and the carvings and everything, and the beads, and like her facial expression as well. I think it's cool. I think it's pretty cool. So this is the view behind me from the bedroom, but I feel like from the master bedroom and from the main bedroom and from the guest bedroom as well, but I feel like it looks fake. I feel like it looks like I have like a screen behind me or something, like I'm in a studio, but that's the view, and it's currently like sunset. Do I have videos of the sunset? It's currently sunset, but I think it looks super cool. So like the whole general theme of this room was just, you know, we've still got the baskets from Rwanda. It's still super minimal as well. I feel like the orange really just, you know, brings in lots of joy into the room, and you know, with the baskets close to it, you know, from, you know, with the baskets on it from Rwanda and Uganda and Kenya, just like the different designs from the different East African countries, I think ties really well. And I think the orange just, you know, brings in warmth into the room, and the bed as well, the platform bed that was just it took forever to make, but I think, you know, all in all, it just, I think it looks great. So, you know, if you want details for any of the pieces in the rooms, I think in my you know, in this whole journey, there's clips and there's videos and, you know, phone numbers and tips for all of that, so you can just go back and watch the previous videos. Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been watching so far. It hasn't, I mean, you know, giving tips and, you know, sending opinions and comments and encouragement as well. It's been so wonderful. I think, you know, just, you know, getting out there and be like, I can do this, even though I have no clue what I was doing, but you know. I'm just practicing for Architectural Digest, you know, when they call me, like, I'm ready, it's me.